Okay, now lastly, to really set the mood for the party, we're going to deal with a little party atmosphere here. Obviously, since it's loco for local, we are going to buy local flowers, cut local flowers, preferably from your own yard, unless you want to go over to her house and cut her tomatoes late at night, but that's a whole different story. So what we did was, hydrangeas are in season right now, and we all have them in our yards. So what we did was we just went out and cut a few local flowers. We bought some at the farmer's market too. Would you pass me those, please? And yeah, you know what, we can actually just start putting some of these in. Jennifer, yep. So aren't these so pretty? This is actually from Whole Foods, these.
They've been doing really nice.
Don't they? I know, yeah. If you want to just start jamming some hydrangeas in there, Jocelyn. And so what we'll do, I usually try to, you know, put in the hydrangeas first because they're sort of the most full, and you just sort of jam them in here. We are using some Dedham pottery, if you notice, which I know you can buy at a lot of different places, at least in you can buy it anywhere, but like the Dedham Historical Society has it, a lot of different places around.
Or pick something from your town that represents, you know, something local to you.
Absolutely. So if you want to do this, we've got some daisies at Whole Foods too. Just sort of stick these in there. Now this, thank you, from my very own yard. Although
Are you serious?
Yeah, it was from right outside. How's that? How you like them apples? Yeah. Although it's gargantuan, but you know what we can do is actually cut off one of these. Yep.
We also pulled some black-eyed Susans from Alex's yard.
There you are. And they smell so good, and everything looks...
When I walked in,
doesn't it smell just great? And I know we always say this, but I always like to try and, especially if you're going to do low vases, I like to try and put as many flowers in as possible. It just makes it look really full, and it gives that nice little summery feel. And you know, I know we talked about this on the Beer in the Garden one, but you know, roses are beautiful. No one's gonna you know, come down on a rose. However, they're very formal, and these are very, you know, sort of well, I'm sorry, that is formal, my bad. If Jen wants to wear this out as a corsage tonight, you know, have at it.
I'm partial to lilies.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. Yes, and she does have, as Jocelyn said, the prom to go to later on, so, you know. But yeah, so what we did was we're just put these in here, and as I said, they're just, yeah, they're really, and they scream local, you know. Well, they should, they're from all around here. So this is just a nice way to set the mood for your local party.
Yeah, it's nice to set around the food, kind of just.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Or again, wear as a corsage, you know, for the prom. Yeah. So we did this. So we will move these over here. And as with any Gala Girls party, we always have a soundtrack. Always. So I got to tell you, this one was kind of fun to put together. And I don't think any of you have become aware of this yet. I'm not going to lie to you. I didn't quite get around to doing this last night, or I started last night, and then I got stumped on song like 3, because what I was trying to do was to figure out some songs that were either by local artists, or, you know, who were from the greater Boston area, or, you know, songs about Boston. And I went on Wikipedia, and there were all these ridiculously random songs. I'm like, no. And then I listened to a few of them, and they were terrible. So I posted on my Facebook page in my status, can anybody help me out? I kid you not, at 10 o'clock this morning, I must have had about 20 friends of mine comment and give me all of these songs.
Serious?
They're still coming in, I guarantee you. Afterwards, someone said Sweet Caroline. I was like, oh, I already made the discs.
Tell me something by the king of Farm Aid, John Cougar.
Oh, there is no John Cougar. I'm very sorry. But we did, you know, like She Comes from Boston by Kenny Chesney. Tahiti by Magic Magic. They're a local Dedham band.
Okay.
The Boys of Boston, Aerosmith. We've got the Pina Colada Song by Rupert Holmes.
Oh no.
Oh, that's right. The
down on the dunes on the Cape, exactly. Right. Old Cape Cod. Juliana Hatfield, she's a local artist. Sweet Baby James by James Taylor, and Boston by Augustana. Again,
nice job.
Well, thank you very much. Everything is going to be available on our Facebook page, as well as the album cover, so you can just go in, print it out, burn your discs. And also, any of the songs that we ever put on, they're just our suggestions. Feel free to do your own. If you live in Minnesota,
Minnesota Anthem,
I don't know, Minnesota Facts.
I'm not sure they get local public access television for us in Minnesota.
Yeah,
but, you know, hey.
we haven't reached out to them yet.
But we're on YouTube. You never know.
Here you go. So whatever town it is, just go and do a little bit of research. Now, speaking of research, for the game, I figured, I was trying to get, very creative here. And finally I got down to it. I was like, trivia. Local trivia, whether it's about your town, your city, your state, whatever the case is. So again, all available on our website. And some of the questions are like, what year was Dedham founded? Anybody?
I should know this. We're getting ready to celebrate.
1673.
1636. You're actually not far away. Norfolk County in Boston is the birthplace of 4 U.S. presidents. Name 3 of them. You've got this stuff.
JFK.
Yes.
John Adams. John
Yes.
Quincy Adams.
Who's the 4th?
The 4th. George H.W. Bush.
You are
Wow.
unbelievable. Yes, that is absolutely correct. What's the official dessert of Massachusetts? Anyone? It's not a pavlovette. Not for nothing.
Boston cream pie.
Oh, well, I thought that was kind of hard. And then the tiebreaker is the first U.S. postal zip code in Massachusetts is 01001. What town is it?
Well, Amherst is 01002.
I don't even like playing trivia with you. You solve my game every time.
Well, you also know another bit of trivia that when they started doing postal codes around here, Lexington and Concord and all those towns fought over 01776 because of the revolution.
Sudbury got
Sudbury,
it.
yeah.
Yep, that I did know.
Really?
Yeah. So
See,
anyway,
all news to me. I think
Yeah.
I would not do very well. on this.
well,
I got Boston cream pie.
So who
'cause
you
I
did
like
great on
donut
Who is
too.
0100?
Agawam, I believe.
What?
Agawam, out in Western Mass. Yeah, who knew? For any of our Agawam viewers, I bet you got that one right. So anyway, so that's it. This is our Going Loco for Local party. Again, we thought it was a great idea to really celebrate your local farmers market. Keep the money in, in your local town area. Support your local farmers. Come on in, Jennifer. What do you say? Let's do one last toast, a little ramble action. Remember to visit your local farmers markets and any excuse for a party. Cheers.
Cheers.